This episode of the Blaxit Global podcast is sponsored by Blaxit Global Passport. Join aspiring Black expats, and repats, where you can build community, get resources, and gain support along your journey abroad. You're invited to join Blaxit Global Passport. Inside Passport, you'll find exclusive workshops on everything from expat taxes, financial planning, insurance, job boards, accountability check-ins, and more. You can even take Passport on the go with our app available for iOS and Android devices. Just click the link in the episode you're listening to or visit blaxitglobal.com and click on Passport. See you inside.
Get out, like the movie. Like, there's no reason, if you're not happy where you are, if you feel oppressed, depressed, in some ways you're suppressed, get out. There's no reason to stay. Being in the battle is not for everyone. There are greener pastures out there, so get out and discover what that might mean.
You have to do a lot of work to deconstruct the ideas that you have in your head about yourself, about Africa, about power, about money. All of these things have to be worked out before you get to Africa, because it won't work like that. You will feel better when you're not functioning in this very individualistic way that we function in the U.S.
Hi, I'm Krishan Wright, proud mama of two, avid solo traveler, and happily untethered single lady. 3 years ago, I went on my first overseas trip to New Zealand, and it literally changed my life. I fell in love with the people, the culture, and the country's rich history. I did things on that trip I would never attempt to do in the States, because that was the first time I had been embraced as a human being versus being judged on the color of my skin. Because in the States, I had to deal with systemic racism, oppression, discrimination, fear of the police, and daily microaggressions. But outside the U.S., it was a whole different ballgame. I was seen as a person. I felt for the first time that I was living on purpose. On the day I was supposed to come back to the States, I have to tell you, I nearly cried my eyes out. It was on that day that I knew something had to change. I decided on that day that I was willing to risk it all, to step away from my life here, to step towards something better.
Because of all of my travel and being an older parent, I really felt that I wanted him to experience the things that I experienced as an adult, but as a child.
I have a personal mantra. It's go where you grow and never stop exploring. You decide, make this your own journey. Do not worry about other people's expectations for what your journey should look like, because it's yours. It is truly yours. And you cannot look at people's perfectly curated IG feeds and let that be the standard for what your experience abroad should be like.
The gift is not you get off the plane and it's Shangri-La, and everyone is waiting for you. No, the gift is in literally having choice smacked upside your head every single day. But you have to be aware and present to that choice, because it's easy to be like, this place sucks, every place sucks. And it's easier to say, I never thought about it that way. I can thrive in a completely different way. I have different choices to make. That's the pathway to wellness. That is what living abroad does. And it affects you financially, professionally, mentally, emotionally, physically, just by just enhancing and really showcasing this choice.
Close your eyes and imagine living a life you love. Unapologetic and unbothered, free from daily microaggressions from Karens and Kens, free from the fear of police brutality and systemic racism. Wouldn't that feel amazing? Now open your eyes. What if I told you that it's possible? Hear inspiring stories and get the actual blueprints from brothers and sisters of the diaspora who are living out their wildest dreams abroad. You've heard the term, now be inspired by the movement. I'm Krishan Wright, and this is Blaxit Global. Are you trying to sort out health plans, banking, VPN, and other connectivity for your move abroad? Well, have no fear, we've got you with the Move Abroad Starter Kit. Get yours today at blaxitglobal.com/resources. That's blaxitglobal.com/resources.